Throw Gang, we are joined by Wild Like the Tan Man, Lawrence Schlossman, and myself, the King of the Mountain, James Harris. Welcome to the weekly Running of the Boys with today's full episode, only available on
Patreon.com/throwingfits.
Lawrence, how's your week?
I'm ready to sit my white ass down and listen.
Yo, you look good, man. You got some color.
Yeah, I'm ready to sit my tan ass down and listen.
Still can't say the N-word, though.
Streets have been saying that I've been going too turbo, that I've been encroaching upon.
Oh, this is your joke.
Well, that was me. So I'm ready to sit my white ass down and listen to a POC.
Oh,
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
That was it? You're like, yo, man,
You said you
I got like 20 minutes worth of fucking
I
shit.
never said that.
Which I had our twice a year sit down where I was like, Lawrence, you've been going a little too ham.
Yeah, twice a year.
Once a quarter.
Where you're basically like, you derail everything we do.
Yeah. We're normally, last week I came out of that episode and was like, that was the worst episode we've ever done.
Which one? Ass Pizza?
No, the Boys
Oh,
Only.
the Boys
Where
Only.
Rylan came in and fucking
Oh.
had to clamber over the furniture and like went on camera and like didn't have a mic.
Mike, I haven't seen you that flustered in a long time.
Yeah. So that kind of brought
You were
everything to a head.
pissed.
Yeah.
I thought the vibes
was
were
pissed.
good.
I was pissed for a full day after that too.
I will say one of the benefits of both of us taking these kind of synchronized mini vacations, trips, whatever, is that now we can come back and the vibes are good.
Fondness makes the heart grow stronger.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Before we get into Short King season.
Fondness makes the heart grow stronger is what you just said.
Yeah.
Distance makes the heart grow stronger. The definition of fondness is the heart growing stronger.
Fondness makes the dyslexia.
We should do fondness makes the heart grow stronger as the title. Nice.
Hold on. All right, monologue.
I'm back from 4 beautiful days in Miami with my beautiful wife, and James is back from, I think, also 4 days in snowy Aspen. For your brother's bachelor
two
party.
full travel days and 2 full days of like skiing and hanging out. Yeah.
What is Ian's fiance's name?
Chloe.
Chloe and Ian, congratulations from...
Big listeners.
Yes, apparently. What did you
What do you apparently?
Your brother said Chuck is the best part of the show.
He's like, Chuck's, yeah. He's like, his comedic timing is
Thanks.
just so fucking fire.
Thanks, Ian. Appreciate the fucking constructive criticism.
He comes to all the events. He buys all the merch. He wore Seafood Tower tea
Really?
at the Batch Pa.
That is a wait, what is it called?
Batch Pa.
When that's
Bachelor party.
Yeah, but it's a combo.
Oh, I don't think it has a name.
I guess that would still work as a bachelorette party, bachelor party, batch pa.
What are you, a fucking linguist? A linguist?
I don't know, man.
Cunning linguist?
I don't know, dude. Does fondness make the heart grow stronger or nah?
It does.
Yeah.
If fondness makes the heart grow stronger. No, it was good.
It is a factual statement.
It was good to spend some time apart.
Yeah, of
and
course.
We're fucking back. And
We're back, baby.
we're here to talk about Short King season. We're here to talk about Throwing Fits Springtime Takeover.
Yeah,
I forgot to
baby.
write this down, so I'm making it up off the top.
Go,
and here to talk about fucking being the bells of the ball at the biggest New York media elite gathering
Damn.
of 2022.
Okay.
If a drone strike had taken out Clandos last Friday, there would have been a lot fewer tweets on the timeline.
That is absolutely true.
Before we get into all that, let's get into a fit check.
Okay, why don't you start us off, Jim? Well, actually, we're pretty light today because we had the come on. You know what the fucking vibes are. You've seen the fit pick. If you're a $10 patron, you're seeing it now in fucking real time with some movement. Yeah. Whoop, and I just spilled some water. My
All
bad.
good. You see the fluorescence. You see the fucking hog. You see the fucking
The tats.
I hope that the orange is really showing up. I hope it's not like too bright.
Nah, I think we're okay. I'm a little honestly. I might be washed out myself here in the sunlight.
Man's
but-
washed. All right. In
Yeah.
the crib, I'm wearing Versace house slippers, Nike socks, the orange gritty shorts. Are these V3?
No, there's based.
Well,
still
they're
on the
V2, but it's the third
iteration
it's
of
third,
the V2.
third spring that we're doing.
It's like
short.
it's like an Apple update. It's update V2.3.
I don't think the brilliance of the orange. I hope it comes from the 4K.
These pop.
Fucking
these
love
pop,
these.
Dude. These pop.
Are these like a safety orange, or
Yeah,
just like a?
I would say it's a neon safety.
It's not a blaze. It's a safety.
Well, I think blaze orange.
safety?
I think just blaze. I think safety orange and blaze orange are one and the same.
I think these are slightly like maybe it's the double mesh. I don't know. It's a little more like vibrant than like just a blaze.
These are the most vibrant shorts that you can wear this spring, this summer. So
Anyway, I'm
that's a
excited
fact.
to wear navy, white.
Oh, yeah, you're doing the
everything
navy
with them.
tee.
Exactly.
I think you mentioned that last week. That's your color combo of
Yeah.
choice.
A vintage Comme des Garçons shirt. T-shirt. Shout out Ray Kawakubo, the only woman I go Goo Goo Gaga for.
That was, you know, how many people are probably. Well, I saw the cord screen capped you as a baby off rip. Like, I don't know what. Like, you're just. You left that door wide open, bro.
I'm a grown ass man, and I'm just having fun.
Why? Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say something that I don't want to say, so I'm not gonna say it. No.
Say it.
No.
Why do I put my whole ass out there? Because I'm having fun.
No, I was gonna say. Why is this guy single? I don't know, because he fucking acts like a goddamn baby on the internet.
Oh, well, you just also revealed something about my private life that we weren't going to
That's why I said I wasn't going to say anything, but you forced me.
Wearing maiden name rings, the maiden name fucking chrome vase back here.
I was going to say, that shit is fucking, I like that. It looks like a T2 Alexander Mack liquid molten metal.
Is British man's, this British bloke, Tim Tevney, takes this hydraulic press and just crushes the steel down here.
Oh, I was going to say, that's how you get, it looks like it's literally melting.
Yeah.
It's cool.
And then I got this new ring. Shout out Marissa Meltzer. She helped me pick this up in Aspen, which we'll talk about when we get to the Aspen Retail Report. And Hanes Boxers, New York Adorned ring, and I'm drinking a Budweiser that you probably bought like 7 weeks ago.
I wouldn't go 7, but definitely at least a month ago.
Yeah.
You don't drink at home. I was asking you about this. You don't drink during the week, just on your lonesome.
You were like, oh, you don't like crush a bottle of wine, and I'm like, what? Like,
yeah, I might have a problem. That was a pretty aggressive. Speaking of showing your whole ass.
Yeah, your whole fucking ass with 2 A's, if you know what I mean.
I'm not drinking at home during the week now because like
ever since I fucking laughed at you for laughed at your disease.
No, Jen and I are trying to be healthier, but I just drink at home a lot.
I just go to Miami and fucking drink all day.
Exactly.
All right. That's
a little booze cruise.
No, it's fine. You're just like, I
guess I was surprised. I just assumed
when I have like, I guess we're fucking talking about it. Like when I'm in a relationship, then like, yeah, it's like, oh, like let's have a little drink before dinner or drink with dinner. When you're alone,
it's honestly the best time to drink, in my opinion. It really passes the time. I don't know.
That's how you spend your days.
My days.
3 bottles of wine, 3 movies. For 5
I could do a bottle of wine a day. That's not that crazy to me. I mean, maybe it is. I don't.
Weigh in with how much you drink by yourself at home. Yeah. That's today's engagement question. How much do you drink at home by yourself?
Is Larry an alcoholic? Pound off in the comments.
How many bottles of wine is acceptable?
Yeah.
In today's society.
Is that a full fit check?
Fit check complete.
Drink check complete.
Drink check
okay.
complete.
I wore Sambas to the crib. I changed out of my.
I was wearing Yucatan.
Yes.
Vegan leather. Their take on the Bostons up on the roof. With the rope crepe sole. Love them.
I wore Sambas to the crib. I was wearing vintage Levi's 501s, changed them out for the Slimers.
The boogers.
There is always a Jimmy and a Larry. Well, not always, because the purple was a united front. But the gritties are kind of like, not that we're going to have a competition. We'll probably compare the sales data for content, I'm sure.
If you want to make it like a Jimmy versus Larry, like I think that sure, let's do that. But,
when we did the Free Palestine pack, the green was me, the fine wines were you, and the black was kind of just like, of course we should release black shorts.
Yeah, that was.
I don't remember
African peoples.
I don't know what that was. What
that's for the African nation. Yeah.
I don't know which one sold the best though. I want to say it was the green.
I think
because I'm the best.
I could look it up.
We were literally just talking about how because you're such a bully. At your worst, because like obviously we're best friends.
When you deserve it, yeah.
When I deserve it, but when you pile on me, it only makes me more of the man of the people that I see myself as. You're the people's champ.
Yeah, I think.
And then people fucking come at you, and you said I'm the villain.
I'm allowed to have it's because I put my opinions out there. I put my fucking face out there on the as a baby. You are such a blank canvas as like a basic white bitch who loves to brunch, loves to fucking drink white wine at home by herself. That people are able to. Not only is it the white supremacy that where people find a kindredship in you.
Yeah.
But you're such a blank canvas where you're able to put a trend on yourself. You stand for nothing, and so that way you fall for everything.
Fall for everything.
And so people are able to project themselves and see themselves in Larry, which is totally fine. I am out here having an opinion, having a fucking POV,
unpopular opinions across the board.
If that rubs people the wrong way, that's fine.
I don't mind.
Go write about it on Reddit.
I don't mind being the podcast basic bitch avatar for. Yeah, that doesn't bother me.
I was going to talk about your IG story later, but we could talk about it now. I'm just kidding. No, this is This is nice guy Jimmy. I got some things off my chest at Eavesdrop. in front of Chuck, who was a little like, why are mom and dad fighting?
Yeah, that was a great way to kick off a fire evening. Just a little domestic dispute.
I was like, Chuck, before we talk about your future with the podcast, let me just say some shit. Lawrence, shut the fuck up.
Core 4 AMA coming at some point in the future.
Q2.
Get your questions ready. Why are you such a villain? Why am I an alcoholic? Where have Chuck and Chef been? What have they been up to? All of that, plus whatever else you want to know. Think of your questions coming soon, hopefully within the next month.
Yeah, we'll see.
It is impossible.
No, Q2.
It is impossible to coordinate 4 people's schedules.
We got a lot of big things coming, including the Core 4 AMA, which we'll get to right after you.
Yes.
complete the
Okay.
fit check.
So right, I changed
You
it.
got the Slimers, you got the Boogie Woogies.
Yes, I changed into the Booger Sugars, the Snot Rockets. I have on a vintage Wrangler Western shirt. I'm wearing a white rodeo hat. The rollie is on the wrist. The wedding ring, I rushed out of the house. I forgot it.
Whoa!
But you could see the ring tan. So
Are all the ladies on the G train coming up to you like, what's up, Denim Daddy?
No, they
Is
were
that
not.
Supreme Barber you're wearing?
I wish.
Did you get that on Flow?
If they had,
No, you didn't. You bought that.
if they had done that, I would absolutely be talking.
Is that
about it
a
on the
Noah
pod.
Barber, Popeye's barber?
Dude. Yeah, if anyone wants to Noah Barber's with Popeye collab, it's out. Yeah.
What does he do?
I don't know about that. Yeah, I think that's a little bit close. He guzzles his greens, dude.
Yeah. Speaking of the fucking Slimers. No, hold on. I want to look up what his quote.
What his quote is, and then
What his ad lib is. What his producer ad lib.
what's his producer tag? What's Popeye's producer tag? And I am wearing Supreme Hanes boxer briefs as well, and I'm drinking.
I am what I am. That's all I am. That's all I can stand because I can't stand no more.
Damn, he's got a lot of fucking catchphrases.
Oh my
apparently.
gorsh.
Oh my gorsh. Yo, Popeye sucks, bro. The best Popeye is Popeye magazine.
No, it's Popeye's Chicken and Biscuits. What are you talking about? Yeah.
All right, ranking the Popeyes. Number 1, Popeye's Chicken and Biscuits. Popeye magazine.
Popeye's magazine. There's got to be
whatever else.
Popeye's Chicken and Fries, Pusha T clips featuring Cameron.
Yeah, the song Popeyes.
Then
a bunch
Popeye's
of
the cartoon
would be last.
Yeah. All right. Glad we're aligned here.
Another thing that we agree on for all the fucking pocket watchers at home that think that mom and
it's
dad
that
hate
and the
each
Tyra
other.
Winston hat.
Yeah, basically. And then
and these shorts.
and I'm drinking all of the leftover Guinnesses.
Out of the
Guineas. Sipping on the Guineas,
not
dude.
even pretending to fucking
Getting
not even
pissy
go
off
through
the
the
Guineas.
theatrical spectacle of pouring into a pint
Which
glass.
people were saying was like, oh, Guinness and these guys are getting Guinness in glass bottles. I'm just like, bro, it's what they had at the bodega. It was a bit for St. Patrick's Day, and now I'm fucking.
You're stuck with the bit.
Now I'm fucking paying the cost, dude.
All right,
Seeing
real
the bit
quick,
through.
Chef, do not put us behind the paywall yet. Let's talk about these shorts.
Oh,
all
yeah.
right, we got the Gritties and the Slimers.
Mm-hmm.
They are dropping Wednesday, March 30th, which is a very important day. Why?
It's my wedding
Because it's Shorts
anniversary.
Day.
Oh, okay, got it. I see what you're doing there. Yeah.
12 p.m. to Saturday, April 2nd, 12 p.m. It's a 3-day, 72-hour pre-order window because we were heroes. We are not overproducing. We're not underproducing. Anyone who wants one can get one.
If this was drop day, we would say cop now or forever hold this L because this is like everything else. It is a one and done. 72 hours. If you miss it, you snooze, you fucking lose. Yeah. Go fuck yourself.
If you snooze, you lose. That's on Popeye. They're $55. You can get the 2-pack for $100.
Woo! Discount.
4 to 5 weeks production and shipping just in time for prime short season. We're pushing it right now, but
oh, dude,
these are perfect. Bum around the crib.
Woo!
Throwing a hoodie on these, going to the fucking gym, going to the bodega. Here's the interesting part.
Okay, go on.
I don't know. Should I make this my thing?
No, don't. Please don't.
They are dropping exclusively on Instagram.
Exclusive.com/throwingfits. One click fucking Apple Pay checkout, whatever.
It's going to be some fucking photo of us looking stupid and homoerotic, and you click on that shit, you hit Apple Pay, Google Pay, whatever.
Buy.
5 weeks later,
buy. Yeah.
I'm fucking excited. I've shown photos to like friends and a few friends and family. They like people are hyped.
The response has been really good, so I'm excited. I will say,
what's your favorite color so far? Do you have one
of everything we've done?
Yeah,
it's these, bro.
No, before these.
Oh, there's the Kelly Green, bro. You know me. I'm
the
a
originals.
Oh, those were a hunter green. No, I think Damn, I forgot that we did those. The fucking everyone custom hemmed by some poor woman.
By some Bolivian child.
Yeah. No, I think the Kelly green from the Free Palestine pack was probably my favorite.
I think these, for me, it was the burgundy. I think these oranges are going to be my favorite. Oh, and first time we're doing a black logo on the Slimers.
Oh, that's right.
Every hole in the mesh is hand poked by that same Bolivian child who's now in 8th grade.
They got a promotion.
They are assistant to the regional poker.
I wanted to put, as I want to do, I wanted to put my foot in my mouth real quick. We have pre-ordered a bunch of the mesh already, so hopefully that 4 to 5 week window that in the past we might have experienced some delays due to just massive quantities because of you at home and your amazing support. Shout out to fucking Throw Gang. Every single one of you all, what are we at, 12 million now?
Yeah. No, 19. 19 million.
Every single one of you, 19 million fucking ride or die, down ass bottom bitches who fuck with us.
Yo,
I will say, hopefully we can get it. I'm not saying they're going to come the next day because it's all pre-order because we're saving the environment. We're saying.
Should we stop talking?
Okay. I'm just saying they might come faster. Maybe.
Fingers crossed. I think the gritties are going to be my favorite. I think the Slimers are going to creep up on me because, like, I had a pair of N1 shorts when I was in, like, 5th grade that were this color, and then they were, like, bad loose, and somebody pantsed me in fucking gym class, and that was embarrassing.
Was your dick out?
My dick was safely tucked behind some boxers, bro.
Wow. Look at that. I mean, if you're wearing boxer briefs, you would still be covered. But I've been
seeing these pop up, like the throwing fit shorts. Not these specifically, because these are one of ones right now. There's a few fucked up samples, flailing in the wind somewhere. But I've been seeing these pop up. Benny Blanco is wearing these.
Oh yeah,
apparently he wears them to swim. Nomi Fry was chilling with him. And
really?
Some pics of him just like chilling.
Oh, I saw Bryn. Bryn was wearing them on Amaret's Instagram. I will say the best kind of fan interaction is always when I safely across the street spy somebody wearing a pair of pod shorts and it's just the Spider-Man meme. That's the best. I love that. So hopefully we'll see a bunch of you guys this spring, this summer, in and around the fucking greatest borough in New York, Brooklyn, wearing either the gritties or the Slimers. Well, you know, I mean,
or the world's borough queen,
baby. Any of the 5 boroughs, or really just even across this great nation on Instagram. All right, housekeeping agenda item 1.
Chef, now you can go take us behind the paywall.
Well, no, we should also put this other thing out there.
Okay, fine. Chef, keep it going. Longest preview of all time. Oh, so if you want to fucking congratulate us on, if you want to show us proof of receipt, actually, we will buy you a drink at the open bar of the event that we're hosting.
Co-hosting.
Thursday, March 31st. Very important day. Why is that? Just the day after your 3-year wedding anniversary.
It's the day after my anniversary.
4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Throwing Fits, 4S Designs with Angelo Urrutia, who, whatever, next week's guest. Just a happy coincidence with the scheduling.
The return of our favorite designer of our favorite brand for us.
Bro, and according to Tremy and Emery, the best brand in the world right now.
Yes.
And that's straight from the mouth of the creative director of Supreme, which, I've heard.
Yeah.
It's back.
It's back, baby.
The losers aren't wearing it.
Oh, it's back. Supreme is back.
All right, here's some info. 235 West 57th Street. We'll be posting this on socials. You can order. Again, show us proof of purchase of the pod shorts, and we will buy you a drink from the open bar.
Yes, 100%.
Exclusive made-to-order 4S leather designs.
Yeah, baby. I don't know what that means, but it sounds fucking sick.
This event is occurring simultaneously with a women's event in the same space, so they're guaranteed baddies for all my fellows out there. Yeah.
I thought this is all happening at the men's store.
It's like, I think it's like in one space.
A little battle of the sexes. Is there going to be more dudes? Guaranteed.
You are very Bobby Riggs now that I think about it.
Who's that?
The guy that played Billie Jean in Battle of the Sexes.
Well, no, wasn't that guy like a racist piece of shit who got his ass beat?
He was a chauvinist pig.
Yeah, who lost. I would never, if there was ever a sport where I knew that I would lose to a woman, I wouldn't even play.
Could you beat Billie Jean King in
a fist fight? Probably.
In tennis right now?
I don't know. Is she alive? She's dead.
Yeah. No, she fucking did the Super Bowl coin toss.
No way I couldn't beat her, bro.
Don't think so?
Nah, I could beat those.
She's old, bro. She's gay, so.
Yeah, well. Do you think you could beat Billie Jean King in a tennis match?
Absolutely not.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Smoke me.
Yeah. Drake famously, though, could beat Serena when he's playing with his left.
Yeah, come fucking say what up and kill us and call us a chauvinist pig at the Nordstrom event. Again, show us proof of purchase. We will. Okay, let's actually think of something. Show us proof of purchase,
bro.
We'll cheer. We'll have it. We'll converse with you for the length of half a drink. How about that? Is that fair?
That's a lot of conversation.
Really?
I think
That's
so.
what- why we're there for.
I drink. I'm already done with like half of my drink.
Yeah,
but I guess we've been going for fucking 20 minutes here.
Kill a bottle.
Also, I really
of
hope
wine when you get
Chef
home?
isn't going to make half this episode a free preview. You're missing a lot of crucial information.
What's that?
Free bites.
Yes.
Free drinks.
Said that.
Co-hosted not just by us and Angelo, but our boy Gian De Leon.
All right.
And sounds by the Zillions. Who's that? A DJ.
A DJ.
Yeah. So he seemed cool. You showed me his Instagram.
Yeah.
He seems tight.
Seems cool.
Yeah. I'm sure he's going to play fucking bangers only.
So again, spring takeover has begun. Shorts on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Nordstrom event on Thursday.
Yeah. Boys only pod.
Big things coming soon.
Boys
Beyond
only
just
every
that.
Friday.
Yeah.
It's going to be sick. It's
Tap
going to be
in.
really fun. I like the 4 to 7 because, like, that's the happy hour.
Well, yeah, and then we can go to dinner with Angelo, which we're going to ask him when we record with him tomorrow.
Absolutely. This man loves to eat out.
We had okay, Chef, you can take us behind the paywall now. We had another event that wasn't officially
The
Throwing
last time I
Fits,
saw you.
but it kind of became a Throwing Fits marquee. We were just bells of the ball, baby.
We have two different perspectives on what happened. Not that I'm saying that what you're saying is cap or whatever, but why don't you tell your side and then I'll explain what I experienced.
So it was last Friday,
Yeah.
and we hung out with Chuck a little bit, got a few drinks, got some
At
some
Eavesdrop.
snacks.
Shout out
At
Eavesdrop.
Shout out John W. and Eavesdrop.
There's literally a section on the menu at Eavesdrop called Spritzioli's. And you already know and honestly, I wasn't expecting to get comped anything, which is good because we didn't. I'm just saying, John W., if you're listening, there's a whole section on the menu that is truly 1,000% clearly derived from the content that you and I have created. So
I was still a little irked from the previous evening, which is like my issue that I'm like holding on to this shit and I should just let it go and ultimately nothing matters and we're all gonna die.
Sure.
This is the
Thank you, Ass
even
Pizza.
though nihilism fucking sucks, courtesy of our boy Jonah Hill and Ass Pizza.
Two of the greatest minds of the 21st
But
century.
afterwards, we went to whatever. I said what I had to say, and I framed it in the way of like, this is how the pod gets better. This isn't like me being mad. This is like the pod itself can be all that it can be. We went to Nomi Fry's 25th birthday party at Clandestinos in Dimes Square, New York City.
We did. It was quite a packed cast of characters.
So I had a great fucking time. And we were in and out. We got there at like 7:30. We were like out at like 11. In bed by like 11:30 midnight. Perfect fucking.
I had a
amount
fucking
of time.
crazy early flight the next day. It was not the best timing on my part.
Were you fucked up? Were you hungover?
No, well, I went home and I ate a chopped cheese.
On your tour.
I got a chopped cheese and some fucking.
Do you have
Cheetos.
a favorite spot now?
No,
Did you get the Aki way?
it was made by a certain gentleman for sure. We could do this the hard way or we could do this the Aki way. No, I mean, I'm just in my chopped cheese era, dude. I'm just addicted. I gotta stop.
I know, but do you have a go-to spot, or you just like see chopped cheese on the sign outside?
This
and, like, you just go right in?
This is a fancy bodega that opened by me that is just 24 hours, so I know I can get it.
Oh, got it.
Because it was a little late.
It's reliable.
Yes.
Old Faithful.
All reliable. Though I got the one different thing.
Popeye's spinach, baby.
the one different maneuver is I got some spicy peppers thrown on that bitch. It was nice. Nice
Did you
addition.
see, real quick, back to Popeyes.
Okay.
Did you see the clip of the guy going through the drive-thru, and it's like an old woman?
No.
And she's like, welcome to Popeyes. Like, what can I get you? Do you want it hot or spicy? And she's like freestyle singing, and he's like, oh, what's up, love? You know I want it spicy. And then she's like, you want strawberry Fanta on the rocks?
Was this like a fake viral marketing thing, or is this
No,
a
it's like real, I think. And then she's like, pull around honey dumpling.
Why do they even ask if people want spicy or regular? You always get spicy. The only time you don't get spicy is if it's sold out.
Wasn't spicy regular. She's like, what do you want on the side? You want some red slaw? You want some red beans?
This was a white woman or a black woman singing?
Well, I can't
'Cause
say for certain.
It sounds like you're doing a black woman impression.
I am impersonating the voice over the drive-through voice speaker.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So all we know is that it was a person.
Yes, who sounded like a woman.
Okay, got it. Good to know. No, I did not see that, but thank you for relaying.
Yeah.
I love when you describe memes. It's really good.
Our media diets are like diverging. I need you to come back to the dark side and stop watching movies and come back and watch TikToks with me.
I'm mainly just chilling on the Throwing Fits Reddit, bro.
You're watching Reels like 4 days later. You're on that fucking Reels timeline. It's like Tenet, bro.
I'm just consuming a lot of Jake Wolf content.
I'm headed this way.
That's what
there's a lot of his.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like feels like a whole ass job.
Should we have him on a boys only episode of the pod?
And it's funny.
Weigh in.
And it's funny that you say that because I was thinking the same thing with Gian. It might be nice, and I know that everyone. The main thing here is get the Groms back on the fucking pod. We read about it on the Reddit. We fucking read the Discord messages. I get that, but it might be nice to just have like a homie on a Patreon pod.
Yeah,
Gian,
like, your wife.
Wolf, Like we did with Jenna.
What?
Exactly. People seem to really enjoy that. So.
My ex-girlfriend, who I ran into immediately at Nomi Fries, which I said, I was like, not my most recent ex, but I was like, yo, I wonder if Beep is going to be there.
Yeah, she was.
Because
she was right there when we walked up.
2 years ago when Nomi Fry had it in March 2020.
Did she introduce
super spreader event.
you guys?
She set us up.
Wow. Crazy.
So we went to a birthday party 2 years ago, and it was a super spreader event because all the fashion people had come back from
like
Paris, Milan,
got it, from
and like
Week,
they took it from Paris to Milan, and then a lot of like New York people.
They spread
the 4
like
New York
contagion.
editors that were invited to the Europe shows like brought it to this birthday, but she was there.
I actually I had a little moment, speaking of like, us or you being the villain or being mean or whatever. We were talking and I was like just catching up with her because she's not someone that I would necessarily like, talk to all the time. And I found myself like ganging up on you and almost being mean. And I was like, okay, I don't know why I'm doing this.
But you guys were just shitting on me?
I mean, honestly, she was more like defending you. And I was like, what is even happening now? So yeah, I felt bad about that.
We caught up. I literally haven't seen her in like, since we broke up like 2 years ago. And it was good dance, good laughs.
Sparks?
No, bro. No.
Okay.
It was I was like, yo, you still get all your flow from this one brand.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna put on blast. I was like, because she lives in a building without a doorman, and I was like, so she used to get a lot of shit sent here. I was like, yo, I did tell these guys like 5 times, like, yo, she don't live here no more. And also, she's like, well, can I have it? And I was like, no, I threw it out.
Yeah, there's no way you were like holding on to it.
I was like, I went to the free store, and like whatever fucking DoorDash bike delivery guy is always rating that spot now has glowing skin.
I was going to say his skin must be fucking popping.
Smells great. Fucking looks great.
Absolutely, dude.
Eye bags disappeared.
Shout out the essential workers, man. Those guys care about skincare,
Yeah,
as
if you want some, if you want my flow team leftovers, go to the free store near me, which you can easily figure out where I live.
But the point that I wanted to get to is you thought that we were the center of attention.
So, okay, this was a who's who of fucking cool guy media, right? Yeah. And I thought that we were at our absolute fucking best.
Okay, which is
in terms of just like charming, flitting around.
Oh, schmoozing like at an S tier level.
Schmoozing and boozing. We like, it was like we separated.
Schmooze tier.
It was like fucking. It was like an Avengers movie where like you went off and did your side quest. I went off and did my side quest.
Yeah.
We would intersect. We'd like fucking cross paths again. We were like hitting up, legitimately like. Important people in media.
Oh, absolutely, for sure.
And then it got
a
to
lot
the
of
point
popping bylines in that establishment.
And a lot of it was like, yo, when are you going to come on the pod?
Well, that was my thing. My takeaway, which I was laughing about and I was relaying to Jenna, was like, don't invite James and I to your birthday party because all we're going to do is work the room and ask everyone to just come on the pod.
And they all wanted to.
Yes. Well, I mean, what are you going to say to somebody's face? You're not going to say, oh, no, I'm good, love.
No, but there are also some people that are like, when am I coming on? It's like, what the fuck? Like, whenever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Once we get
I will say that
a big fell out the way.
We were, yes, absolutely. Yeah, maybe the biggest fell out the way. But we were reaching a point where we were like, okay, time to, because you and I will like book like or get confirmations, like soft confirms before we actually lock in a date with like a whole swath of people. And then we kind of like wait for that meter to go from full to empty and then start that process again. And it was kind of nice to do that face to face. And I would say, I'm just going to try to count 1, 2, 3. I would say 4. There was 4 confirms.
This is how you do 4?
Yeah, how do you do 4? Like this? What did I do?
Wait. Okay, how do you do 3?
Well, that's the fucking Inglorious Bastards thing. 3. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. What did I do?
You did bro. You did Ninja Turtle.
Like, 4. You're
doing the shocker.
But correct me if I'm wrong. Was there not 4 really good? And I will say one of those is an old homie repeat guest that someone we're always gonna be trying to book.
Why don't you say who they are? We're behind the paywall.
Should we? Okay.
Yeah.
Caramonica.
Yeah.
Which is we're waiting.
He's been like, I have a thing that I need
he's
to,
on
like,
book leave for the Kanye book. And the new ones would be Stella Bugby.
Who
legend.
And this is what I'll say. She like, and maybe it's because unlike other media people, except for like Taylor Lorenz, like our faces are out there. And she was like, oh, what's up? Throwing fits, guys. Like, I interviewed you for a story that never came out.
For a story that was killed.
Because I left New York Mag, and now I'm the editor of the style section at New York
She's
Times.
at the Times, right.
Stella Bugby. She was awesome.
Joe
We had
Coscarelli.
a great conversation with her about her Hermes loafers.
Clogs. Her
Hermes clogs. That
yeah.
you were like, oh, those products. She's like, oh,
Which actually,
Hermes.
which was really, which is funny because both her and Caramonica like laughed me out of the back of Clandestino.
Not in a snobby way, just the way that, just in your dumb way.
Which hurt my feelings because, like, first of all, it was dark, I couldn't see, and it's like, thinking that they were Prada is not like me. That's not a diss, like that. Yeah. They're not. I know it's not Hermes, but like, I bought them as a gift for my wife. Prada clogs. Like, they're good. They were expensive.
Joe Coscarelli.
Yes, who has a book
is coming out.
It's what's the book that we have to peg it to? He said.
It's called Rap Capital. It's about like
the
fucking
rap scene, right?
Yeah. And he was like talking about like, I mean, I think he was like,
well, you know why? Because that was the day that Young Thug's baby moms was killed in the bowling alley over the bowling ball.
Night?
And he was saying that in Atlanta, he was like every like tertiary member of like every fucking label is like on a high alert. He's like shit is as he was saying.
It's like as hot as it is right.
Yeah,
it's
he's like
hot
it's worse than Chicago. He was saying, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Hopefully, listen for any of our fucking listeners that are in the trenches in Black Hollywood.
Yeah.
Fucking keep your head on a fucking swivel.
Pull up with the fucking Yuletide log.
Yeah, for real.
The stick.
So Joe Coscarelli, who's fucking like maybe the #1 hip hop encyclopedia besides Caramonica. So that'll be a fucking banger, especially because this book is going to be a must read.
And then Nate Freeman, who's like the
art critic at Vanity Fair, art
columnist. Wet Paint, right?
No,
that was
Wet Paint was his art. He was Wet Paint at Art News.
Now it's Vanity Fair, where he does like party reporting and just the art world. And
that man loves to party.
The man loves to party. I love this about him. He was trying to close his tab for like 5 hours.
Yeah.
To get back to his pregnant wife. She's like, yeah, she's yelling at me. But from across the fucking bar, he like spotted me, and I haven't seen this man in literally 7 years, since 2015.
Oh, because it was at Basel.
It was when I went to Art Basel with Complex, and like,
what was his deal? You said he was like blackout drunk when you saw him. Trying to make
my
a flight?
favorite, possibly the best bar in the world is Max Club Deuce,
right
on South Beach. But it's like
I think it's been mentioned on this podcast like 1,000 times.
It's a shithole, right? I saw a sex worker like vomiting blood the last time, all over herself the last time I was there.
Beautiful.
It was awesome.
This is not the Miami that I go to.
Well, it's across the street from La Sandwicheria, so it's just across one of the bridges from the Standard. But yeah, it's been 7 years. I was like, he doesn't know who I am. I like recognize him, but he's like, oh, I recognize you. And he like comes over and he's like, yo, the last time I saw you, I was fucking hammered at Max Club Deuce, and like I had to catch a flight, but like I like lost my credit card or something, and like barely made it on the flight. And I was with like Noah Johnson, Narc Dad, and a bunch of people, and he sent a selfie of him, kind of just like a very blurry ass selfie.
Sure.
And he's like, I made my flight. Like
Love that.
18 Budweisers deep at like 2 p.m.
I feel like he recognized you because he was drunk at the party, and it's almost like
it's like he can only recognize me when he's drunk.
It's like in Beer Fest, right, where he has to like be drunk to figure out where to go to the secret fucking Beer Fest stadium.
Yeah. Anyway, that was a little Nomi Fry Clando B-Day scene report.
Yeah, that was a fun time. That's not my first time at Clando. Obviously, if you're familiar with Dime Square, Clando is almost like a meme in and of itself. I hate that bar so much.
Because it's crowded. It was crowded on a Friday night. Bro. Well, you don't go out on Fridays, Saturdays, right?
No, well, more of like a day drinking. Well, if I'm going out, it's usually like to hang with you or the boys or whatever. But also,
it was so funny to see how frustrated you're getting waiting at the bar, and it's like, yo, this is.
I hate wait.
Well, no, if you're not,
I hate waiting more than anything.
If you're not immediately being served or experiencing pleasure, you get so upset. You get so
experiencing pleasure.
Speaking of being
so no
baby,
head.
Speaking of being a fucking baby, you were like gaga goo goo like at the bar.
All right.
And I'm like, Lawrence, just like order 4 beers instead of 2.
Here, on a
like, why is this guy serving me?
On a podcast filled with strong opinions and hot takes, here's one for you, courtesy of fucking, Angry Larry. If I'm waiting for more than 5 minutes at the bar,
that's your fault.
Okay. What is supposed to happen there? The place is fucking packed. There's not enough bartenders. So for me, I cross the 5-minute threshold. Yes, then I start getting frustrated.
Here's what you do. You never have cash on you for a multitude of reasons.
Right.
Too tempting. Your people were chased out of Europe during a pogrom of 1872, and you're broke. And too tempting. Yeah. Too tempting to spend it in devious, scandalous ways. Yo, you tip big on the first round, and then they'll always come back to you. And like, are you nice to your bartenders?
First of all, you and I were alternating rounds because you didn't want to wait either. So you did a tour of duty, then it gets passed to me, and then it was back to you. And
yeah, but that's what
was service any better for the big tipper?
No, but I don't get
big tipper Jimmy.
Well, I don't get upset about it. I'm like, he's got a lot. This guy's overworked. It's a fucking let's go Brandon supply chain shortage. labor shortage. Like, yeah, this guy's fucking struggling to make ends meet. He's trying to get his fucking screenplay. He's trying to get Goots to read his screenplay or whatever, publish it in the Drunken Canal. This guy's under a lot of fucking stress. You know what I mean?
I used to be the guy, and Jenna was like, "Don't be this guy," where like I would be aggressively trying to flag down the bartender. Not aggressive. I mean, you know,
what, like waving your hand,
yeah,
garçon?
Yeah, not in like a super, condescending way. But she was like, as you know, she worked in the service industry. I know you did. I never.
Yeah, you have no empathy for these people.
I was just a humble camp counselor in my
just finger blasting your way across Lake Saskatchewan
in my young years. So I can be patient. And I can deal with a 12-year-old. Actually, this is sounding.
What?
Don't clip this out. Meaning, my point is that like
when you're trying to finger down a 12-year-old, that's easier than
I can do that. Okay. Right, I could finger down a 12-year-old, but it's hard for me to finger down a mid-20s, dreadlocked bartender. And I changed my ways, and now I'm almost, I think, too soft, where I can't fucking get anyone's attention.
Well, it's also like I have to imagine that you're so tempted to just whip out your phone and just be on your phone.
No,
and, like,
I was trying to stay.
A movie or something.
I'm trying to stay locked in, and like Scorsese intended. I'm trying to stay locked in and make eye contact and let somebody know that like I'm ready and able and willing.
Like give a little fucking smirk.
Not like smizing at the fucking beautiful bartenders, but
you're doing no cash, no sex. Bro, didn't you learn from fingering down the 12-year-old? It's all about fucking sex, baby.
Sex sells. Anyway, another thing about that bar, it smells like fucking shit.
Yeah, it's pretty stinky.
The outdoor area, which is nice because you can smoke out there, is pretty small, and I felt very jammed up. Here's my thing, right?
I'm not going to mention who. I did accidentally shove my fist into a woman's pussy.
Yeah.
When I was like trying to like do this like dumb thing with like some guy.
You're doing fucking acrobatics in the back of the bar.
Acrobatos and clandos.
Yeah, no wonder you fucking punched some poor lady in her pussy.
Right in the pussy.
No, I will say that another thing that really gets me going, that grinds my gears, is I hate being jammed up, dude. If I'm jammed up, I'm in a bad mood. Jammed up at the bar. Jammed up trying to wait for the bathroom, which is in a corridor with two swinging doors. Jammed up in the back. Just jammed up from front to back. I hated it. I had a good time, by the way. I had a great time.
If you're not experiencing 100% things are being catered to me or going my way, then like you're upset, and that's fine. That's fine.
I'm a bit impatient. I'm a bit of.
Are you like claustrophobic? Like, do you hate concerts?
It's not. No, it's not claustrophobia. It's more of just like
agoraphobia.
I don't know. It's this feeling of being jammed up more with bodies and people, not necessarily like, oh, I'm in an elevator, I'm claustrophobic or something.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Human touch. Yeah, and you know, fucking early.
No, I'm an affectionate guy. It's not that either. It's just like a certain type of. Bro, we have covered this extensively.
You say you are, and you say I'm not, but I really don't know.
What do you mean?
I've never seen you give out.
Let me give a perfect
affection. Physical affection.
Okay, well that's crazy, but because I'm
except for the 12-year-olds used to finger down by the lake.
All I ever try
in
to
the
do
fucking boathouse.
All I ever try to do is give you affection and get denied. Perfect example. I was laughing about this, and this is great that it's coming up. Is when we were leaving, or both getting Ubers to leave. I asked you if you wanted to bum a cigarette. You said yes, and it was funny because what you do is you take two drags and you throw it on the ground. It's almost like you just do it so like you're not hurting my feelings. But like I go to like dap you up and like say goodbye and like, hey, safe travels, enjoy your trip, I'll talk to you on your back, and you just like throw me a crumb of dap. Like not even a good solid dap, not like a dap and like an embrace or anything, but just like, all right, like go to like give me like a little dap and I'll show you the crumb of dap that you gave me. And then and you don't even make eye contact. You throw me a crumb of dap, and then you just got in the Uber and you absconded to Aspen.
I didn't want the driver to have to wait anymore.
Oh, wow. Again,
time is money.
Looking out for the little man.
Time is money.
Did you offer him some free skincare products as well?
No, but give him a tip.
Anyway, we
gave him a tip ahead of time so that the ride back is nice and smooth.
I thought we had some Schmooze tier level fucking networking. I thought we had a good time, and I thought we were responsible too. Like, calling it. You and I being able to call a night.
You were tempted. You were tempted by the devil, by the white devil.
I am the white devil.
This is where you get to make a cool guy cocaine joke.
No. The best part of that was rolling up and seeing Kevin from Fantasy Explosion with his goon squad, and because the service was so bad at Clando, they were getting bodega beers across the street and just drinking,
outside.
just literally drinking outside, posted up, which was absolutely the move.
That's a big Kevin move, actually. I've been in bars where he pulls up with a 6-pack and he's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna drink these beers." That's fucking
fire. Honestly, if you know, like for example, what are we drinking at Clando? For me, Red Stripes, right? Knowing that. Honestly, you pull up with your own little. You can pull them out of a clout pack or something. I don't know, a little tote bag.
I love
with the red stripes on deck. Oh,
yeah.
I mean, come on, bro, Jamaican for beer. All these red stripes are Jamaican me thirsty.
You're making me horny.
No, but I was impressed because I was with the flight the next day. I literally one of the worst things about Jenna, especially when we're going somewhere like the Standard in Miami. I don't think so. The Standard in Miami, where like you can.
What's the worst thing about your wife?
Yo, booking flights so early to get, and I want a full pool day, but I'm not mad at getting to the pool at 1 versus getting to the pool, like getting to the hotel after flying. She wants to get there at like 10 a.m., which necessitates a 7 a.m. flight, which necessitates like a 5:30 wake up time. And I'm like, so when we were leaving, I was getting all of the, I was like, oh, we're going to wait to say hi to Goots. We're waiting for her to come from what was she at?
Shenyang.
Shenyang. And she was like, why do you need to say hi to Goots? You know Goots. You could text Goots and say hi anytime. So I was getting all these like...
You and Nate Freeman just had angry wives on the phone.
No, seriously. It was an angry wife party. But ultimately, I was kind of impressed that we called it out like 11:30.
Yeah. I mean, that was we started at what, like 5:30 was our resi, so, you know.
Yeah. And by the way, at Eavesdrop, great, delicious small bites.
The white beans.
Oh my God, come on, bro. Fire.
I want to go back there. We weren't able to fully experience the fucking like 6-figure sound system.
It's crazy.
It's wild.
Is that the new cool guy shit? Like, I can't even remember the guy on Instagram that does all the custom stuff for Cam Hicks and Tyler Mitchell and Frank Ocean and Tyler
Oswego or
the
something.
creator. Ohas? No,
I don't know. There's a few of those like hi-fi record bars in LA. One of them closed during the pandemic.
Isn't it a Japanese thing? These record bars?
Yeah, but the Japanese one, like you, like don't talk, and they're very hyper specific to the genre. So it's like we're gonna listen. Like this bar only plays French jazz from like 1950 to 1957.
Right.
You know what I mean? But there's so many of them that like you can find your thing and go there, and it's like very chill, very quiet. There's one in Gowanus. Well, okay, there's 3 in New York that I know of. There's one in the West Village, which is very like basic. It's like kind of like a TikTok like hidden gems in New York.
Oh, terrible.
But people put in what I do kind of like is that people can write down a request and they submit it at the beginning of the seating. It's like it's like 2 2-hour seatings.
I like that. That's cool.
And if they don't have it, they play something similar.
Damn, that's a lot of pressure to like.
But they don't like announce it. They're like, all right, table 6, here's your fucking cool guy song.
But you can like. You could be one of those guys that, like, when the song comes on, you could be, like, looking around and being like, yeah.
Yo, is everyone, like, snapping the fingers? Like,
yeah, like...
That's one hip cat, man!
Yeah, it was me. I put on the Cy Mandy. That was me, dude. That's, or whatever. The fucking Steely Dan deep cut. I don't know. I will just...
There's one in Gowanus called Public Record, and then now Eavesdrop, which is, I think they're trying to be a little less stuffy, a little cooler than the West Village one, and a little less stuffy than, like, a typical... Tokyo record bar that you would find. There's one in Mexico City that's actually fire that people go to all the time.
You and I were getting crazy feedback, just like, you know, with the casual Instagram story, like that were posted up. Everyone is. I was surprised how many people were like, "Oh, I've been," and you know, shout out to John W. and the whole squad. But it seems like Eavesdrop is going to become, I don't know, maybe a place that's hard to kind of get into.
You can still walk in. I mean, I think it's just the tables that are reservation only,
area?
and then the bar. And then they're working on the backyard, too, that they'll hopefully have.
That's summer. Right. There is that.
Maybe
space,
we'll have a barbecue there this summer.
No, they can't hold the kind of numbers that we're trying to. Though I would love to.
No, it's a big backyard, though.
How big? Not big for 300 people.
Anyway, you had a flight the next morning, so I had a big day the next day, so we called it early. How was trip number 2 to Miami this year? But this time without the whole fucking drunken canal goon squad and without your brother.
Yeah, it was great. I had a great time. I mean, it is. I don't know if we talked about this last week, but this was kind of a
impromptu, like little.
Yeah, because you were going away for your brother's bachelor party, and it was like, yo, we are on, because you and I are so dependent on the schedule of the other person to make the show happen 2 times every week, rain, sleet, snow, shine, whatever. We have to like double up on these trips. So I was like, fuck it. If he's going, Why don't we fucking go?
Chef
somewhere and-
Chef was like, "When are you recording Boys Only this week?" And I was like, "We are literally recording every single Boys Only every Thursday until we die. That's the plan."
Yeah. Well, I would just rather, and like, of course, we could do Zoom like all these other pods out there, but
That's
it's
some
not
fucking lazy bullshit.
No, it's not the. You have to commit to the fucking art form. We do this for the fucking audience, for the throw gang. Like, no, we're gonna do it in person. But I had a great time. It was casual, just it was 4 days. Nothing crazy.
One of the best parts of Miami is just the fucking freaks come out not only at night but during the day.
I think the standard is kind of like not above that fray because there's some freakazoids everywhere you go, and we can get into my little laundry list of interesting my observations. But I like that crowd. It's chill. It's a good time
At the Standard.
Yeah, of course.
Do you ever venture off the property, just dip your toes into the crazy?
Just for dinner. Oh, though I will say this was an interesting trip. So the Standard has stopped selling cigarettes, right?
Okay.
I asked. So whenever I go,
Why?
I'm allowed to.
Oh yeah, you get with your whopping 5% off discount code. You're fucking handing that code out at Clando's like,
I was.
If you ever want 5% off.
No. First of all, it's 15%.
Oh, 15% off.
Bro, shut up. You're going to pretend like 15% off friends and family is nothing.
It's not nothing.
It's not nothing. And again, the Standard is great fucking value. But I will say that I normally go and I get cigs because I'm allowed to. My wife gives me I get the permission slip signed.
That's why you wanted to go. There was a moment where
it's definitely a perk for me.
Jenna was making fun of you. She's like, "Oh, like look at this cool French guy smoking over there." And I was like, "Wow, how much of a reason is that you get to smoke freely? Was that behind you being like, yo, James is traveling. Why don't we go to Miami for like a few days?"
It really
You're down to spend like thousands of dollars just so you can fucking smoke freely in front of your wife.
Yeah, it is nice to not have to be a sneaky little dart blaster, but it's one of those things where it's kind of like a tradition. So anyway, they can't sell them anymore because there's some zoning thing with they're too close to a school that opened up, so they can't sell cigs anymore. So to get cigs, I had to walk to like a 7-Eleven type establishment.
Is it like on the island?
No, it's over the bridge.
Oh my God.
So it's about a 10-minute walk. So I did that walk 3 times.
Why don't you just buy a fucking carton?
Well,
you needed the exercise.
So yes. And I also was like, yo, if I make the first time I made the trip, I was like, I could buy 3 packs, but I was like, I wonder if that will like piss Jen off, giving her the illusion that I'm not gonna smoke a pack or so a day.
You should like hid them around the property.
Yeah, like little fucking Easter eggs. Yeah. But anyway,
have a little treasure map.
But that was, taking that little stroll every day.
That was like your little morning constitution.
Yeah, exactly. I did see some weirdos more in like Miami proper versus the oasis that is the Standard. But should we get into my little scene report?
That's what this whole thing was for.
Do you wanna prompt me? Do you want me to
Short
read the
King
list?
season. Let's talk about this,
Bro, the amount of short kings that I saw.
How short are we talking?
Okay, well the shortest king that I saw was, and I was so pissed that Jenna did this because I thought this was a bit rude. She put a picture on her Instagram story where she was standing next to a guy and she's like, yo, take a picture.
Oh, so you did take the photo.
I didn't think it was going to be disseminated to the public.
That's what the Nazis said. Keep going.
This guy was 5'1" because he was exactly the height of Jenna. And this guy, when I say a short...
That's very short.
No, I know. And when I say a short king, it's a very...
How are we defining short kings just to set the parameters? Is it below 5'8"? Is it 5'8" and below?
I don't want to... I mean...
Well, here's the thing.
How tall do you think the average listener is? I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings.
It's short king season.
Right,
so like,
which is why this kind of jumped front of mind.
Because 5'1" is short.
I would say 3 is a trend. I would say I saw 3 guys living their best life that were under 5'5". At the Standard in the course of 4 days. Yes. Like this guy, Jenna was at the bar ordering a drink. He's next to her. He is spitting the most fiercest game. No, to 3 women together.
Were they taller than him?
Young, beautiful bro. They were taller than him sitting in bar stools eating at the bar. He was talking. He was literally like he was spitting game
like models.
This. Everyone in Miami, looks
sure,
like they could be, but like a Miami fashion
like
week
a
model.
like a bikini model.
Yeah. So that guy was fucking killing it. But a lot of short kings, and I almost respected it because like I feel like if you're a short king, you can thrive in a place like Miami.
So do you think that the phrase "short king" is kind of pejorative to begin with, and that it's like
I think so.
I'm on the shorter side of
above average
of perfect guy height,
right?
Which is I'm not a short king, but I'm not a fucking guy.
You're
that's like his
5'10".
entire personality is like over 6 foot, and so he doesn't have a personality.
Right.
5'10", maybe a hair under 5'10".
5'9.5".
We'll
You're
round
like
up to
5'9.5", and I'm like 5'10.5".
Sure.
Say.
I did cop the lifts to
Yeah.
hike catfish last summer when they were a thing on TikTok, which I forgot I had them, and then you mentioned it, and I like unpacked them before you came in.
You had never. So
they're still wrapped up. You saw that?
Yeah. So we had talked about them probably like a year ago, but you never put them into.
I like bought them for
practice.
I bought them for like content, as a joke. Like I'm not gonna actually wear them like hike catfish.
We literally were measuring you against your fridge like it was like a growing boy, legitimately like an inch and a half.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear them just for content. I'm not trying to fucking trick women into.
There was the extender that would have put you at like 6'1", that you were like literally busting out of your trail runners.
My feet were like on top of the sneaker at that point.
Yeah,
I think I have to take the. I have to. You know what it is? I have to take the insoles out. And then put in, because they're like Legos. They like build on each other.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you're flexing. Your foot's like this. You're flexing your calf.
Yeah.
So you're looking like fucking Johnny Drama out here with the fucking bulging muscles.
Were they comfortable? There's like an Air Max heat.
Yeah, it's an air bubble.
Yeah, it's like
they're fine for like taking 5 steps around the crib. I don't know.
Do you want to be 6 foot like that badly though, that where you would like wear those into the street?
No, I feel good with what I am because I've never been. I always thought that calling someone a short king was always obviously a pejorative. Right?
It's kind of like it's a backhanded compliment. Is what it is.
I'm not a fucking corn-fed farm boy from fucking Georgia or Ohio. I'm a fucking nubby little urban dweller.
Yeah. I just was, the big thing for me was like, if I was a short king, I had some money, I was, all these guys also were 2 of the 3 fully chrome dome, but like, but bicked up fucking, and just tan as fuck, dressed absolutely ridiculously, and literally like, almost like.
Were they like waving money around? Were they like, yo, want to come on boat?
I mean, this dude at the bar was definitely like, he was. Speaking of bad bartender etiquette, like this guy was like really cut in front of everyone to flag down the bartenders to keep buying this gaggle of bitches a bunch of shots and stuff all night.
42?
So, not 42, but definitely like Don Julio Silver or something like that. Not anything. I mean, at the standard, not everything is good. The well is good, but so one, I was like, yo, if I'm a short king, I'm going to Miami. If I have a little bit of scratch in my pocket, that's the place to do it.
Well, yeah, because it's such a money hungry environment. It's like. Honestly, short kings, you see a lot of successful ones because they have that short king chip on their shoulder.
Yeah.
And they like, all right, well, it's not going to be my fucking height or my meaty clackers, my robust hog.
Right.
Ostensibly.
For sure. Fingers crossed.
Maybe, so they're very driven to just fucking make money.
Yeah, 100%.
Throw money at the issue.
All these dudes wearing like really like ostentatious, like gaudy, like Rolexes. Also, I didn't put this on the list. So many Rolexes. Almost like everyone at the pool has a Rollie, which is like, okay.
Do you feel poor?
No, I fucking, you know me, I got my tasteful
little joint. Yeah, but that's like entry level, no?
Bro,
I'm serious.
This is like, you want me to say how much the watch is?
Sure, we're transparent.
It's like a $12,000 watch.
How much you pay for it?
Half that, because I got a deal from my boy Dave.
Okay.
Shout out Dave. Thanks again.
Damn.
Dave. Yeah. No,
sell that shit.
Because I wanna. I have a plan of succession of what the next watches will be, but we're not at the point where I'm ready to. This is like it's a 5-year, and then eventually we'll.
I have an embarrassing little watch tidbit. So I was on eBay checking an order of some Levi's Silver Tab big boy jeans, and I guess I looked up a Cartier like what's the melty shit?
Oh, the Crash.
Yeah, and
that's way out of your price range, dog.
Well. It got a lot crazier because it used to not be this like a few years ago when I was looking at it. But
no thanks to Kanye now, Tyler.
Yeah, I so rarely go on eBay that like a suggestion came up from like years ago where it was like, hey, are you still interested in this? And I was like, what? And it was like Cartier Salvador Dali watch, $3,000. I immediately texted to Bryn Wallner of Dime Piece, who we also saw and hung out with at Nomi's. And I was like, yo, is this real? And she's like, that is a Salvador Dali watch, not a Cartier watch.
Yeah.
It's like, it is, yes, melty. And then she's like,
3 Gs?
It's not fucking, like, even a watch amateur, was like, this looks fucking bullshit. This looks fugazi.
Yeah, but like, maybe it's rare in its own, because like people do.
It's not. She was like, this is not like what you're looking for.
This is literally to catfish people that want
to
crash.
Yeah, it's like you put in the keywords like melty face watch, and then like this is like what you get.
Speaking of popular Johns, another big thing in Miami that kind of blew me away. Everyone has Yeezy slides.
That might be the most popular Yeezy right
now.
I
would have thought the Fear of God Malibu, whatever that croc is, would be more of a Miami thing. Dude, Yeezy from the airport.
What about the foam runners?
From the boardroom to, no, not a single foam runner, but from the boardroom to the bar, Yeezy slides fucking everywhere. That is the pool shoe du jour. I don't know if that's what's happening in LA. I don't know if our throw gang our West Coast correspondents can confirm or deny, but I saw It felt like every single person had them in a variety of weird, dusty colorways.
And that wasn't only the only large chunks of plastic you saw.
No, the worst fake tits, but at the same time paired with beautiful, voluptuous BBLs.
Fake titties are very much, and I say this as a student of TikTok, fake titties are very much like, if there was any sort of, not stigma attached to them, but like if the standard of beauty had like deviated away from them and more towards like fucking whatever natural shaped
Just
beauties.
a beautiful teardrop titty.
Now it seems like fake titties are flourishing.
Yeah, for
across
sure.
like, I mean, obviously
Definitely in a place like Miami, for sure.
Yeah, Miami for sure, but obviously it's just, because we're all so on display all the time. But yeah, it seems crazy that like not just like maybe outside of like New York and LA.
You never see fake tits in New York ever.
But they're not like fake titties from like the 90s, like Pamela Anderson type titties.
I don't know, man. They were pretty fucking bad. And again, maybe
these maybe, but I'm talking about in general.
Oh yeah, and maybe the BBLs are bad too. But as an ass man, I'm like blinded, so I don't know. So maybe it was also terrible quality. I don't know.
And women just walk down the street. They're not like just at the pool, but like at the 7-Eleven. Like
no,
BBLs
100%. I mean,
You ever seen any bad BBLs? Yo, you see those two twins that I posted?
Oh, what is that? Can't even be real though. That to me looked like
I think
like they were put balloons in their.
I think
pants.
I think they're real.
But that's like some freak show shit. Like those people, you have a mental illness. If that's if you augment and listen, to each their own, but if you augment your body to that horrific, grotesque degree, you have a mental illness.
Yeah, I forget what the fucking name of them are. But my thing is like, yo, you can't wipe your ass. Your ass must be so fucking stinky. And just have so many crusty dingleberries. Yeah. Just like a whole, you ever see Brussels sprouts on like a stem? Must be like that, falling out of their ass, but it's just shit balls.
I guess when you're working out the fucking economics of getting a BBL and you're one of these kind of people like a Miami chick, like you're just getting your asshole bleached and fucking waxed all the fucking time.
I mean, it is a very I don't even know what the fucking word is, but hold on, I want to.
That's fine. And then just to fucking put this Miami scene report to bed.
Okay, the monster puns like Rapunzel, but monster Punzel.
Yeah, I
mean, look up these two sisters.
I don't know, bro. I just don't think it can be real. And if it is real,
you ever see like woman?
What is the lifespan of someone who has this much fake material in their body?
I mean, they're not going to die in a car crash. They got 2 fucking airbags attached to their behind.
This is how fucking Kanye's mom died, bro.
Damn, R.I.P. Donda.
All right, and then just to wrap this up, this should come as no surprise. As much as Yeezy slides and Rolexes are everywhere, everyone has tattoos, and like a lot of tattoos.
Why does it surprise you?
And maybe that's the scene at the standard, but it always blows me away. Just everyone's got 2 sleeves or 1 sleeve or fucking. I saw the best tattoo I saw was there was a chick. She has a lot of tattoos. She was definitely on like an e-girl goth vibe, which was honestly tasteful compared to everyone else's stuff. She had full spider webs on her ass, like coming out of her ass crack.
Oh, that's some like porn star
like
shit.
Like that.
Yeah.
It was awesome. That was cool. I fucked with that.
Was there like I guess you never saw her asshole.
No, I didn't see her asshole. She's wearing a bathing suit.
Ass cheek tattoos, I'm not really down with. Like that is kind of like why I put a bumper sticker on a Bentley.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh wow. Okay.
When it comes to an ass.
Yeah. Sure.
Like a whole ass. Like when women have.
I mean,
like,
this was covering 2/3 of her ass for sure.
Yeah, a lot of women have like like Cardi B has like a fucking peacock on her ass.
Totally. Yeah. That's kind of like that's stripper behavior. I feel like
Sure. I mean, I'm sure she had like a fucking. What's the Cure song about the spider?
I don't know.
The Spider-Man is coming to eat me tonight.
Nice, dude. Wait, is that our outro music?
Yeah.
The Cure. And then just finally a lot of terrible trucker hats, but not chrome trucker hats, like novelty,
Lullaby. On candy striped legs.
Oh, right.
The Spider-Man comes.
Yeah. So a lot of really bad fucking trucker hats, and then the hottest, sexiest, jacked gay dudes just working out at the pool.
Yeah.
And according to my brother's boyfriend, when we were there in January, the hot tub at the standard, apparently, according to him, is like a big cruising thing. So,
like you get jerked off in the hot tub?
I don't know. I mean, I was in the hot tub. No one fucking jerked me off, so I don't know about that.
Did you have any guys like chatting you up? Because like you
no,
were
not
probably,
really.
Like, stood out as a
I'm
well-dressed guy.
I'm compared to a lot of people there. I wasn't like the most out of shape person, but I definitely on the scale of Miami, I'm leaning more towards fat piece of shit than hot jacked gay guy. So
yeah,
I don't think anyone
with both ends of that extreme or both ends of the spectrum were so extremely heavily weighted on either end of the spectrum.
I don't think anyone was trying to jerk me off or get jerked off by me. But like dudes, like not even like a wayfish twink, but like really jacked cut groups of gay guys like working out like using the plunge pool as a way to like prop up, to do like squats or push-ups or stuff.
I mean, that comes from a lifetime of like, being emasculated for probably coming from places where their gayness is like looked down upon.
I mean, definitely not looked down upon at the Standard and not in Miami. And the Standard has a brand new, amazing gym. A lot of these.
Are you a fucking Standard industry plant? Like what's?
Yeah, it's my favorite.
You only get 15% off, bro. It's not 20.
I should honestly be staying there for free as much as I fucking recommend it and endorse it. It's my favorite hotel. It's the best, specifically in Miami. And I'm not trying to go.
I've never been because the only time I go to Miami is like on like boys trips where it's like
South
party.
Yeah, no.
South Beach.
Not those vibes.
Not necessarily like a nice little like relaxing romantic couples.
Which to
vacation.
flip the fucking lens onto you now, you did take a relaxing kind of adult vacation to Aspen.
Bro, I was in another fucking center of gaucheness and wealth, Aspen, Colorado.
Yeah.
Brother's bachelor party. Okay, so my dad's sister married into a family that is from like Texas, pace picante sauce.
Texas royalty.
Texas royalty, and so one of them like she divorced out of that family and whatever.
Did she get a bag or was it a prenup situation? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
Damn, I hope she didn't sign shit. Gotta get that salsa money. No.
The salsa money was it's a crazy fucking story, honestly. The salsa money, and like you can read about it just like pace picante.
Real quick with prenups, because this is going to be a narrative on Summer House, and I went through it myself. Dude, women get so offended if you even bring that up. Like, it is a fucking... I don't know how anyone gets it done.
Wait, so does Jenna have one... is she entitled to 1/3 of this podcast?
I guess so. No, she's entitled to a half of one half. Yeah, a quarter. Yeah. Yeah, she is, truly. Yeah. Let's get those Patreon numbers up, dude.
Hope she gets it.
Yeah, for real.
She deserves it.
Yeah, for real.
This family, distant relatives, where we only talk to like cousins who are our age, but they have a crib in the fucking like town of Aspen. Like you walk 2 blocks and you're at, like the best like lunch
Prime
restaurant.
real estate.
You walk like 4 blocks that way and you're at the base of the mountain. And it's like this old ass dark cabin. It was with a group of people who I mean, I've met the fiance, obviously, and my brother, obviously. But, like, we had so many mutual...
Yeah.
One of them was at Nomi's thing, and she's like, yo, we're going to be hanging out in Colorado for the next few days. I was like, awesome. And so many mutuals, they're part of this, like, the Dime Square scene, but it's like, if we're part of, like, Dirtbag Dime Square or adjacent to that, they are, like Health Dime Square.
Okay,
they're all
different vibe.
They're all very into yoga. My brother's fiance is a co-founder of the Sky Ting Yoga Studio, which is like very popular and has like its own like robust ass community.
Right.
Like their boys like Kyle Miller, like Jonah Hill's BFF.
Right, yeah.
Kirsty Godso and all of them.
That whole crew.
Yeah, and
health and wellness people. Yeah.
Yes, they're very much like. And I wasn't really. I didn't know what the vibes were going to be, but it was very like. And this is kind of both them as like very health conscious people, but also a ski trip is that you wake up early. You like drink a lot of coffee, you take a shit, you eat some breakfast, you go skiing for like 4 or 5 hours, you come back, you're fucking deaded, and like you have a drink, you go to dinner, you come home, and like you go to bed.
Did your college ski skills end up translating to the mountain?
No, because I did.
Okay.
I was on the.
You weren't nice on the sticks anymore.
I was of the 4 dudes that went skiing, I was the worst.
Okay.
Because like again, these guys are like big into like cycling. Big into skiing.
Your brother's a better skier than you, without a doubt.
I think
unequivocally.
if he had one more day before me, and I think that. Wait, so back to the college thing. So I was on the Vassar Ski Club, which was just a fucking pyramid Ponzi scheme to get free lift tickets because we were in like a NESCAF league, like Northeastern something college athletic whatever.
This is such a scam, dude.
And we'd be competing in this league against teams that like had curfews, had coaches. They were in like the racing suits. They were like filming themselves like fucking hitting the poles.
What events were you signed up for?
It was a season of races. So every weekend you could go to
Vermont. Like slaloms?
It was slalom, yeah.
Okay.
So we'd drive like 4 or 5 hours up into Vermont and just like be there. But for us, we were a ski club, right? So the school would give us like $1,000 every year.
A ski club masquerading as a ski team.
Well, it was a ski club, but we could just sign up to be in this league.
Okay.
And they needed like participants.
What other colleges like hypothetical? Like who were you? Like Trinity or like what?
Marist was a big one, which is the other school. But they were the only other school that really partied. Did I ever tell you about Boner?
No, I don't think so.
All right. How much time we got left? All right.
Well, we're over, bro. So we're playing with house money, dude.
Marist is a big Catholic school in Poughkeepsie.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
It's like a big fratty school. Bill O'Reilly went there. For some reason, the Vassar crew, which was like mad, like wimpy little gay people, and Marist. That's who we were. Became like party allies because every other school would like again like they'd be in bed by 9. They'd be like yelling at us because we'd be partying. The Marist kids and the Vassar kids had this like weird alliance, and there's this one dude who was like the definition of big man on campus at Marist, where his name was like, I think his last name was like Orbone, and he'd be like, "What's up?" Like, "I'm Ryan," and then be like, "No, this name's fucking Boner, man."
Yeah, dude.
And like one time, some Vassar kids, as part of a prank or something, went to the Marist cafeteria, and in like a fairy costume, like stood up on a cafeteria table and was like singing and dancing or something. I don't know. And everyone's just like young and like, "Fuck you, F word," like
Jesus. It was a different time,
like
guys.
throwing shit. And then he just goes, "Yo, do you guys know Boner?" And the whole fucking cafeteria just goes, "Yeah!"
So he was like a real life Van Wilder.
Van Wilder, BMOC.
BMOC.
And we would party together, and like these kids went fucking crazy. Like I saw one kid just like pass out in a hot tub and just like fall over and crack his head open and bleed.
Yikes.
So I've always had a weird thing with hot tubs after that. But no, so we would go and like
Post-traumatic hot tub disorder.
I would show up. I forgot my ski pants my first weekend, so I was skiing in denim. all these racing kids were making fun of my ski rentals.
You guys were like the ragtag group in like an 80s movie.
With the Bad News Bears.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, sure.
These kids were like, "Yo, why the fuck? Like, why does it say rental on there?" I was like, "Because it's $20 for the weekend." What do you mean?
This motherfucker skiing in jeans.
But the best part was, so the school would pay for gas, like
this was the racket.
Food from the cafeteria, which they would donate to us, and then like hotel rooms would be like 8 of us to a hotel room. Be fucking disgusting. Party hard.
All dudes, or was it a co-ed?
It was a decent mix. I mean, Vassar's mostly girls. It would be my turn to race, and I just ski off the course. I get a DNF and did not finish, and then just be able to keep skiing with my ski lift pass. The terrible part was, if this was like the mountain, every year there's a growing, increasingly large diameter of hotels that we were banned from. So we'd have to wake up earlier to get to the mountain on time, because you did have to like show up.
So literally, like the race starts, the proverbial gun is fired, and you literally just ski right off to the side.
Yeah. Like, all
You're
right,
not even gonna pretend to.
James
do it.
Harris, DNF.
Bro, you guys were menaces.
We got our funding pulled from the school one year,
as you should.
and this one dude.
It's the problem with higher education. You got fucking freeloaders and milkers.
Well, it was like a few $1,000s, but this one kid, we had a fundraiser, like a car wash. This kid took all the funds and gave it to his dad, who's like a Wall Street whiz billionaire guy. He invested it for us and like fucking 10x'd it.
Wow.
So all of a sudden, we were getting like kegs of like, instead of like a 6-pack or instead of like a 30-pack of Busch Light, we get like a keg of like fucking honey lager.
Wow.
Or like, we get like good weed.
Good things happen to bad people, man.
6 people to a hotel room instead of 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. But no, my skills not translate over because it was just like, I haven't skied mad long, and it was.
Did you enjoy this kind of?
Were fucking terrible on day one.
Did you enjoy this kind of different type of trip where you have like this schedule that it gets you to bed like a little bit earlier and?
Yeah, because it was honestly like relaxing, and I'm like, if it wasn't that type of trip, I'd be like fucking dead right now.
Right.
Heading into like we have a pod tomorrow. It felt good, and like we were able to still like really have nice food. We had like a big cooking night. Made new friends. Got to fucking check out the town of Aspen, which is.
Tell me about the shopping, bro.
It's the Miami of the Rockies.
Yeah, really.
I mean, they're literally. I was shocked. So I've been there.
Is there a Carbone in Aspen?
No, but there is like
Not yet.
There's a mountaintop club or mountainside club called Cloud 9, which apparently is the largest consumer of Veuve Clicquot in the world.
More than somewhere in the Alps or some shit.
Yeah, because I think it's sponsored by Veuve. And, like they have like champagne guns, and they just like are just it's the height of like it is the Western capital of like NFT, bro.
It really
Web
is
3.0.
literally Miami in the mountains.
It's Miami in the mountains. We didn't really experience that, thank fucking Christ. But I was shocked to see there's a Balenciaga there, which a Dior, Louis, a Chanel, like that kind of made sense. To see Balenciaga, I was like, who the fuck is going in there and walking out like, looking like a fucking shadow person?
I would say that most of my retail knowledge about Aspen has come from ASAP Bari's stories, because I know that he likes to go out there and shop. Like I know there's the Chrome store there.
There's a Chrome store. I tried to go in. It was by appointment only.
Oh, that sucks.
The Kith store was what you expected it to be, except only Kith.
Versus like
only the
third-party
Kith
brands.
main line. And then I went to the Chanel store because apparently it's one of the only places where you can get Coco Neige, like the ski stuff.
Oh, sure.
And bro, I don't know. I do not like shopping in luxury stores. Like, I feel very uncomfortable and unwelcome, or just like I do
because you're being
belong.
racially profiled.
No, it's like, well, first of all, I'm like browsing through stuff. And
You're
like,
being
sir.
classist. You're being profiled in a classic sense because they're like, you just look at this broke motherfucker.
Yeah, honestly, the best shopping was in like kind of like rich guy Western stores. Because
hell yeah,
yo, you would love it there. It's all cowboy cosplay,
Fuck
right?
yeah.
It's all dudes in like fucking 10-gallon hats and
Sure.
like denim head to toe. Tecovas, is
Yeah.
that the name of the brand?
I think so.
It's like a real Texan
the
boot
boot
brand.
Yeah.
Like, I walk in there and I'm like talking to the woman. She's very nice. They might open a store in Soho, actually.
Really?
That's how fucking.
I would love to do some SpawnCon for some fucking boots.
I was
baby.
asked about the ostrich boots with like the raised quills.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And she's like, "Don't worry, he's very humane." I'm like, "No, that's not what I'm asking."
Who
Like,
gives a fuck?
and then three, like, there were two sales associates. There's like a manly man, like a hot hunk, and like a woman.
A himbo.
And then the woman like clearly came over to talk to me because like I was like a fucking piece, like
Yeah.
a limp little piece of shit. And then like three gigantic Western men walk in and like, "Ooh, wait, them the alligators?" And the guy's like, "Yes, sir. You know, we got the new alligators in here."
Fuck yeah, dude.
Men
after my own
That was
heart.
fire. I got a T-shirt. It's very Austin Withers. You know what I mean?
You got a shout out Austin. You got a T-shirt at the boot store.
It says, "Bury me my boots." I got the fucking.
You don't even own. Bury you in what boots, bitch? Your camions? You don't have any fucking real boots.
I went to a rich guy's Western store. Also, it's a lot of Europeans. There's like an Italian sales associate. It's called Overland Sheepskin, where it's like I showed you the shirt.
The shirt is. I'm like butthurt because it's so good, and it's something that could easily, like, let's say you took it off of the rack in that store and you put it on a rack in double RL. It's like $2,000, and it was like, what do you say, $400 or whatever?
$395. Free
Smoking.
shipping to the crib because I didn't have
It's
any
like
room.
it's like a suede jacket.
It's a bison leather
with embroidered.
shirt.
Was embroidered.
Embroidered on the chest, the sleeves, and the back.
Sick.
And it's not too Native American-y where it'd be problematic, but it's like just
enough.
just enough.
Just enough to get the people going. Provocative.
I bought this ring, which, oh my God, this is the last fucking retail story I'll tell. We go into this jewelry store, me and Marissa, who wants to get drinks, by the way, and it's some like very typical Aspen woman where she has like exercise bulimia, like very like well put together, but like too skinny.
Right, sure.
Wearing like big fur moon boots, tights, and like a big puffer jacket, and just like a fucking face that cannot make any expressions.
Sure.
And we're asking her about the jewelry, and Marissa she's like, shopping is my passion, shopping is my skill.
I love that. It's a sport.
She's
baby.
the one that enabled me, or not enabled, but like persuaded me to get the fucking shirt.
If you were shopping on your own, you definitely would have walked away with maybe nothing besides a T-shirt. But because you had a shopping buddy of the fair sex, she was enabling the fuck out of you.
She's taking photos.
Oh.
She's like, "Yo, if you buy it here and get it shipped to New York, you get a break on the taxes."
I wish this is how fucking Jenna shops with me, but she fucking hates shopping unless she's like in the mood and it's for her. And then I'm fucking gassing her the fuck up and being her little fucking caddy. But anyway,
the woman's like, "Yo, do you want to know the story about pawn jewelry?" And she's like, Marissa's like, "I think I know a little bit. Why don't you tell us more?" And she's like, "Well, Native Americans used to come down to the towns, the pioneer towns, and pawn their jewelry for things like flour or bacon or
smallpox
whiskey.
blankets, etc.
Yeah, and then Marissa was like, "Oh, and now white people can buy them."
Yeah.
And this woman is so fucking taken aback. Like, she did not know how to respond. She did not like us. But then I got a little. I think Angela Rutia might like this.
What's the
one.
damage on something like that?
This was $250.
Is that sterling silver and turquoise?
Yeah, I got to get it resized to fit on this finger.
Oh, you're gonna go middle finger,
Which is another. Marissa's like, you can get it resized. Like, I'll show you. I'll tell you where to
you
go.
can make
get
it
for, like,
bigger.
$10.
They can make it. They stretch it versus
This type. Yes,
Oh,
but
okay.
again, like, I wouldn't have known that. I would have been like, this
yeah.
doesn't fit. It's too expensive. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
The last thing I'll say before we get out of here is I really, really fucked myself
Okay.
on the flight home.
How so? Is it a late flight? Because you didn't get back till
like 10. This is the first time in a minute I could think of where I had a connecting flight, like from a major hub into a smaller airport. And getting there, we got in pretty early, so I had like an hour to kill, which is great. Flying back, my flight landed 6 minutes after boarding began on my flight home.
That's tough, dude.
And because of that, I didn't check any bags, but with like ski gear and ski boots, it was like,
come on, that's brutal.
fucking brutal. But I finessed it. I fucked myself because I never fly United. These were the only flights. They don't have movie screens.
Okay.
but they give you can stream whatever you want on your phone.
Oh, but you need to download the app
iPad.
ahead of time or whatever.
Yeah, which
right?
I had the app.
Oh, okay.
Which is fine. So I watched Training Day out there.
Nice.
Pretty fire.
There was a guy, that's great. There was a guy watching Training Day on my flight to Miami, and it was an amazing flight, or excuse me, an amazing movie to watch. Just watch someone watch it without sound. Just watching Denzel, just like
clacking
with the guns and shit, just fucking with people. It was pretty funny.
That was one of the movies where when I watched it as like a kid or like a preteen, I like didn't really get it, and then I watched it, I'm like, wow, that's actually a great fucking plot. Like,
Did you really like it? Because I rewatched it recently and thought that outside of the Denzel show, which is amazing, obviously he won a fucking Best Actor Oscar for his role as Alfonso, and Ethan Hawke is pretty good. I thought the movie was way worse than I remembered. Actually,
really? I thought the plot was like actually, I was like, oh shit, like, and it's just smart enough where I, as a dumb person, as a non-cinephile, fucking can talk about, Dennis Villeneuve.
Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah, bro. Oh, drive my car, yeah. Jerk me off.
Are you gonna watch it on HBO?
In like eight installments.
Okay.
I'm just gonna fall asleep.
It is really long. It's like 3 hours.
Like, it was just complicated enough where I was like, whoa, oh, I get it. But it wasn't so complicated where it was like its own thing.
How are you? Okay, all right, sure. Anyway, what else? Sorry. No, I was going to just be mean.
Okay, on the way back, I fucked myself where I had like a full day of shopping before my flight home, and the connecting flight was so tight that I boarded the 4-hour flight home with 16% battery.
Oh, no.
And there's no way that I was going, like, I was like, what's more important, like watching movies for like 40 minutes or until my phone dies, or getting an Uber when I get off? Oh, and there were no fucking plugs.
Damn.
So
United is fucking lacking.
Yeah. There were plugs in the first 22 rows, and I was like seat like 28.
You weren't in any type of Comfort Plus or anything?
No.
I only fly Comfort Plus or up, bro. You're bugging.
Really?
You fly full steerage? No way.
Bro, these were expensive flights. These were...
Okay, well, that's fair.
Yeah.
Who's broke now?
Yeah, but a 4-hour flight is fine. Like, I can do that.
I don't know. 4 hours is pretty fucking long.
Yo, so what I had to do was... I couldn't even listen to music, bro. Also, there's a guy sitting in the aisle across me that said, don't blame me, I voted for Trump. And I was like, fuck. Like, this guy's going to delay the flight because he's not going to wear a mask.
Right. He's going to punch some flight attendant in the face.
His phone was getting phone calls the whole flight.
Ow!
He had a ringer on that was... doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
This motherfucker had the Trump phone. Oh, he had the fucking... He had the good, the bad, and the ugly.
The Sergio Leone.
They called me on the Leone phony, dude.
I'm a Sergio Leone door.
Damn, dude.
So
what did you do?
I fucking read with no music. And shout out to our guy Despot, because he just sits there and like stares at the head. I thought about doing that. I turned my phone off because like I don't want to be tempted to like listen to music. I fucking sat there and I read, and thank God I had a good book. And I like honestly
could have been worse.
It was like 320 pages. I got through like 280 pages.
Yeah.
On this 3.5 hour flight.
Okay.
Only fell asleep a little bit, but it was kind of nice
to unplug.
Yeah, and then like turn your phone on, you get like 150 texts.
Yeah,
like, oh, like I feel popular now. Yeah, but I fucked myself on battery management, bro. Never again.
My new thing now
I need to take the Mophie with me. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, you absolutely, and you absolutely do that. You need because you never know, right? If there's going to be a plug.
Well, it's so
not,
standard, especially on longer flights, to have a plug. Where I was
agree.
shocked. And on the flight there, I had a plug, and I was like sitting in regular.
Yeah. My new thing now, because I love an in-flight movie for sure. But I'm doing Delta now. It's $5, Apple Pay, Wi-Fi, and I'm just on my phone, playing on my phone the whole time.
See, that's the issue though, because it's not good enough Wi-Fi where you can like watch like stories and like TikToks.
I don't know, dude. It worked for me pretty well. Apparently,
really?
Delta says that it's a new high-speed Wi-Fi. I don't know, but.
I get too distracted. I'm watching a movie and I'm like on my phone and I'm like, this is fucking stupid.
Yes, it is stupid, and that's why I love watching. Like I watched Lucy, the Scarlett Johansson, Luke Benson movie. But Luke Bess, I don't know how to pronounce it anyway. But I watched that, and then I'm playing on my phone because I don't care because I've seen it and I know it's bad.
Yeah, that's why
I get to have my cake and eat it too.
It's a great play movie.
Yeah, perfect.
Play movies are different than
I agree.
regular movies.
It's a total genre, a zone out type vibe.
Anyway, we're fucking back. The vibes are fucking flying high.
I wanted to talk about airport snacks because you got the Cheez-Its.
Okay. Yeah,
just real quick.
Yeah,
what is your airplane snack? What is your roster? What are you doing?
Depends what airport I'm flying out of. If I'm flying home from LAX, Jersey Mike's. and a fucking
No, I mean snacks in the plane because I always use the airport as an excuse to eat Panda Express or McDonald's. Like in Miami, there's at the terminal to go to LaGuardia. I know there's McDonald's, and I know I'm gonna have a little McDiesel treat. But I mean on the plane.
And you bring it on the plane?
No,
You
no,
fucking
no,
disgusting slob.
No,
Okay.
I don't bring any. No, I'm talking about bagged snacks from a Hudson News. What are you getting for the flight?
I get a trail mix, and I
Okay.
get usually like a cheesy thing, like a cheese.
I love that big bag of Cheez-Its. The only problem with that is it's a lot of Cheez-Its, and I have zero self-control.
I go into fucking fight or flight mode when I'm on flights, and like I had lunch at the Grateful Deli. Shout out them with their dry ass sandwiches. But you got to go around since '72.
That's where you can get the Scarlet Bolognese, dude.
My stomach, like I don't fucking eat. If it's like a travel day, like I'm good. I hate eating at airports because I'm cheap and I hate overpaying for like food like that.
Well, you just steal. You should just steal.
What do you mean?
Oh,
no, like at the sit down.
Oh, because I mean, just you should always be stealing snacks and treats.
I almost stole this ring actually. Actually, there's a more fire $500 ring that Marissa was like, "Why didn't you steal that?" I was like, "Fuck."
Really? Was that easy to just abscond with some jewelry?
Yeah, it was well, this other store is mad crowded. It was like rich guy like tourist shit. It was like you could get like custom cowboy hats that are like or custom cowboy boots too. That was like it was a good idea at the time, or like these colors don't run, but for like mad money.
Jones.
But but imagine Times Square like t-shirt shop,
Yep.
but for like
Rich
Western richos.
So stupid, such a waste of money. But I guess.
But it was busy, so I could have just fucking slipped that shit in my pocket.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'll also go Cheez-Its, my favorite thing, because I don't even know. I wonder if you can even get these at a bodega or 7-Eleven. Lifesavers Gummies. I love those shits. You ever have those? It's literally like these. They're gummy lifesavers and like crazy fruit flavors and shit. I love that, and I only ever get them in the airport. But
if you look at my pantry, there's so many unopened or like half-eaten like trail mix things, and like
yeah, you love. It's funny because you always have trail mix here, and sometimes you'll snack on it. Like if we're recording at a certain time where you're hungry or you couldn't have lunch yet or whatever. But like trail mix sucks. I don't get like
it's
just get M&Ms, bro.
It's healthy enough where I don't feel guilty, even though
that's a fallacy.
It's like 120%.
It's all placebo, bro.
It's nuts and chocolate, and like that's fucking good.
Yeah.
But it's either that or it's like Bugles.
Oh, love fucking Bugles.
Yo, they now have cheddar Bugles. I was very tempted.
Oh yeah,
I was like, these are gonna fill me up.
First of all, that's not new. That's an orange bag, though. I mean, that's
okay.
I think the only styles of Bugles are raw, pure, uncut. It's corn chip, basically, right? Or cheddar.
The only meal I'll get and then bring on the plane is Jersey Mike's at LAX.
You're bringing a sandwich on the plane. That's still you're gonna be that guy.
It's not stinky though.
No, well, if it's right because it's not Subway. Subway on a plane, you can't do it.
And I asked him light on the juice because
Jersey Mike's is fucking good.
Jersey Mike's is fire.
You're right, but that is like I don't think there's a. What
do you fuck with more, Jersey Mike's or Potbelly?
Well, here's the thing. You want to know my favorite fucking sandwich chain? I bet you've never had it before because your brain is fucking small.
Jimmy John's.
Firehouse Subs, bro.
Oh, where is it? I've never had it.
Yeah, well, you should check it out,
Is
bro.
it like Potbelly?
No, it's like more in line with a Jersey Mike's or
Quiznos?
Well, they steam. What they do is Subway will toast and Quiznos toast. Firehouse, bro, they steam it.
I'm so hungry right now.
I know, dude. Let's
have this podcast. We can eat.
Yeah. Let us know what you buy. What snacks you buy when you go on an airplane.
All right. The questions to discuss. What are your airport snacks? And is Lawrence an alcoholic?
Yeah. Let us know.
Let us know. Chef, take us out.
See you guys next week. Bye.